The carnage in Las Vegas has led to a highly unusual development on Capitol Hill. Republicans signaled they're open to regulating the kind of equipment that enabled the shooter to gun down hundreds. Here's Nancy Cordes.
I didn't even know what these things were like come Monday.
In a sea change for Republicans, lawmakers from the House Speaker on down today said they're open to banning bump stocks.
It's certainly something that should be looked at.
I'd be willing to entertain those.
The affordable devices essentially turn legal semi-automatic rifles
We're going to try a 30-round ammo dump
into machine guns capable of firing hundreds of rounds a minute.
Extremely simple, very easy to control the burst.
Fully automatic weapons have been outlawed for many, many years. This seems to be a way of going around that.
Back in 2010, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco and Firearms ruled that bump stocks are a firearm part and therefore not regulated as a firearm under the Gun Control Act or National Firearms Act.
Now that it's well known, I'm concerned that now you're going to have a massive proliferation, especially with copycat type people.
Adam Kinzinger of Illinois and two other Republicans sent a letter to the ATF today urging it to reevaluate these devices and vowing to explore legislative options as well.
How many Republicans have said to you, I support what you're trying to do?
A lot.
Enough to pass a bill?
Yeah, I think there's enough to pass a bill.
But the president's former chief strategist, Steve Bannon, warned of grassroots fallout, telling the news outlet Axios that Mr. Trump going left on gun control is impossible, will be the end of everything. And some Republicans worry that any new restrictions will set a bad precedent.
It's about undermining the Second Amendment.
Democrat Nancy Pelosi doesn't think that argument will win out in the wake of the Vegas carnage.
So what? They're going to say if you give them bump stock, it's going to be a slippery slope? I certainly hope so.
Even the National Rifle Association saw the writing on the wall today. Its leaders breaking their silence on this issue to say that they, too, believe bump stocks should be regulated. Anthony?
Nancy Cordes at the Capitol. This programming note, the head of the NRA, Wayne LaPierre, will be among John Dickerson's guests this Sunday on Face the Nation.